Hello, everybody. Out here after work today. It's the last day before Thanksgiving. I just want to make a little follow-up video on the Gforce Chronicle. Kind of had a love-hate relationship with this gun for a little while. Um, but tonight was a so far, very pleasant shooting experience. I just wanted to share a couple things that I learned along the way. I have about 700 rounds through this gun. Usually shoot about, I don't know, 70 rounds, 80 rounds each time I come out. So I've been out a few times. The things that I've learned is this thing really likes to be kept very clean and well oiled. And I've tried a few magazines. I went back to, this is the original. This is a Metgar 9-round. And I also have another Metgar 9-rounder in there. I tried a Sig Mag, but it would just shuck up and down inside here. It wasn't a flat face plate, and that was a 9-rounder, but it would move up and down, and it was definitely hitting the bottom of the feed ramp when I tried to load the first round. Another thing I learned is like this ammo here, 124 grain, is, from what I can gather, that the length of the bullet, the overall length of this bullet, makes a huge difference. I have a whole bunch of Blazer brass that I had, and every time I shot that, it seemed like I had nothing but trouble. So the overall length of the Blazer is 1 inch, 125 thousandths. The overall length on this bullet is 1 inch, 160 thousandths. And it was pretty much right across the board. My 124 grain ammo was a little bit longer. The worst was the Blazer. The white box was right around the same. This MagTech that I had pretty good luck with, and it must be why, because this is about 156, 1 inch 156. So a little longer bullet, I think, makes a big difference. I was going to get a Wilson Combat magazine for this gun, and I still might. I'm kind of sick of spending money on it. I didn't spend a lot. I bought a few different magazines that didn't work out. The Sig magazine, I bought a Metgar 10-rounder. That one hit the bottom of the feed ramp and kind of put a little ding in it. So I don't use that one. And then there was a no-name that came with the gun that didn't work that great. But I might get a Wilson Combat. It's send people links for Christmas time, so I might have somebody get me that. But what I've learned is, I mean, it's a big gun, and you're supposed to have 9 rounds. So load that thing up to 9 rounds, and it's hit or miss whether it's going to load that first round. Since I've been running them at 8, and just get it out of your head, it doesn't really matter. I'm out here at the range. If I put 8, 9, doesn't matter. So I've been running 8, and it's been running like a charm. Loads right to that first one right up. What else can I tell you? Yeah, I would never use this gun for self-defense. You know, if you're looking at this gun, you're probably like me. You just kind of wanted to play around with it. I really don't want to get into the internals, you know, and screw something up or make it, you know, hair trigger or anything like that. What I really wanted it for was be able to buy it for cheap money. It was less than 400 bucks. And come out here and just have it run, you know. Have it run and enjoy the crisp trigger and the long sight radius on the barrel. Makes for some pretty good shots. Oh, the other thing that I did was I did put a little bit more tension into the extractor, and that helped a lot. Because I did have it where I was getting, so it was feeding pretty good. There was a little window there, about 600 rounds, 550. I figured out kind of how to feed it, but then it was having trouble extracting, and it was just a mess. And then I was trying to run the blazer, and it was just I was ready to do a Paul Harrow and put it down there by the target and shoot it with my Glock. But anyway, like I said, tonight's been a very pleasant experience. Shooting from 10 yards. It does have adjustable sights, which is cool. I was shooting my LCP 222, so totally different trigger and animal. So taking a little bit, I started up high and worked my way down. But it is a tack driver, you know, kinda, I guess. I'm not. But anyway, you know, the beat goes on. Like I said, I got about 700 rounds in it. I clean it meticulously, and I've been using the Lucas Extra Heavy lube in it. Comes in a little thing with like a little needle tip in it, so I can really just dab here, dab there, and seems to be paying off. So that's all advice I can give you. I would say bullet length seems to make a big difference. Running 8 rounds, and I haven't tried 9 because I'm having a good time tonight. I don't want to piss myself off. So so far it's been perfect tonight. So really no sense of blah blahing about a gun without shooting it, right? I'll get a little closer here, see if what I can do here. Let's see here. You see everything? Alright, so I'll flick down the safety so you don't see me flinching there. Alright, ready? That's got a real short reset on the trigger. Right here, listen. So yeah, like I said, tonight's been a very pleasant experience. It's been shooting good. The extractor, there's plenty of videos on there. I just took it out, cleaned the channel, gave it a little tweak. First time I didn't think, so I gave it a little bit more, and I thought I might have overdone it, but I think it's just right. I mean, I didn't, you know, I work with my hands. I'm a machinist, so I know I didn't put a whole lot of torque on it, but just enough to seems to have worked. I haven't got any back in my face too. That's another thing it used to do, is throw the brass back right on the brim of my hat. So anyway, I will make one more video probably on this. Maybe when I hit 1,000, 1,100 rounds, maybe with a Wilson Combat. No, it'd be cool to load it to 9, or even load it to 9 and top it off, but who cares? You know, it's not like I'm going to carry it. I need as much ammo in this gun as possible, because I'm never, ever, ever going to carry this gun. Would I, if it was the only thing that I had in my hand? Yeah, I guess that's what I'd have to use, but, you know, to purposely buy this gun for self-defense, nah. It's just a range toy, and it's pretty fun. There's plenty of great guns out there. You got your Glocks. I got a 19X. I got a Sig 320. Just, yeah, Bodyguard 2.0. So anyway, that's that. And happy Thanksgiving. Thankful to be able to come out here and enjoy the weather. It's like 55 degrees. It's crazy, but it's not going to last. So happy Thanksgiving. All right.